Sturdy community, it's Coach Nicole, and I'm here with your very first pro tip. Today we're going to talk about the difference between deadlifts, both conventional and sumo, RDLs, and back squats. I get a lot of questions of people deadlifting saying, well, isn't that a squat? That kind of looks like a squat, that's not really a hinge. Let's break down the differences between these lifts. I'm going to start from a conventional narrowish stance. So my start position, what I like to do, stretch out the legs here, tap the bar to get into the correct start position for the deadlift. As you can see, my knees have a pretty good amount of bend to them, though I'm not totally squatted, because the first muscles they're gonna fire are gonna be these quads to get this bar to break the floor. So I like to use this alternating grip, nice and tight, pull my shoulders back, look up, stand up, lock out, keeping that bar nice and tight. Right. That's a conventional stance. Let's see what a sumo looks like. Now, just so you know, in powerlifting, you can use either of these. It's whatever stance you're more comfortable with. However, if you're doing a sumo, we're gonna rely a little more on the adductors to help with this lift. Let's see what the start position looks like. So in this case, my feet are pointed out about 45 degrees, and I like to line my shins up with the rings on the bar. Now, let's get back to the bottom. So same thing, stretching the legs, tap the bar, still have quite a bit of bend in my knee. This time I'm gonna grip right here, nice and tight, and I'm gonna push my legs to try to get that bar to break the floor. Keeping it nice and tight, locking out, all the way down. Let's try it again, nice and tight, lock out, and down. Okay. That brings us to an RDL. Now with the RDL, the start position is from the top, not the bottom. So stiffer if you want to get a little more hammies, but really this movement is all hamstrings and glutes. Bar stays in nice and tight. All right, so let's look at what a squat actually looks like. Now from the squat, I'm not starting from a floor, I'm starting from the bar being loaded on my back. So let's look at the proper loading. I'm actually going to turn around so you can see. The bar does not sit all the way up here. It actually sits down here. And you're gonna wanna retract your shoulders nice and tight to make a shelf. I'm gonna back up. Stacey, you wanna I'll turn around. So from the side, we're gonna keep our toes forward. We're gonna squat all the way down. Here's the bottom of the squat. Knees bent, ankles bent, hips bent, all the way up. Some people like to turn out like this. Not a great idea for training, only if you absolutely have to, because you can tear your groin and create a lot of problems with your knees. Let's talk about depth. Now, not everyone has enough range to do that. This is totally acceptable. You will still build plenty of strength from half a squat. You're gonna have to do what your body allows. And I guess that's all for today. Remember guys, make sure you train what's safe for you, push yourselves, be sturdy, and I'll see you next time.